slow, the moon is pale. Your memory drifts like a ghostly train. Every corner, every room holds a trace of your perfume. I walk alone, the streets are still, but the dark bends to your will. I hear your voice where there's no one. The shadow calls, the echoes begun. I thought I left, I thought I'd moved, but the dark keeps bringing you. Shadows whisper your name through the silence, through the pain. Every heartbeat, every sigh carries the love we left behind. I reach for it, I reach for light, but the night keeps you inside. Shadows whisper your name, and nothing will ever be the same. I try to speak, I try to breathe, but your echo won't let me leave. The walls, the streets, they know it too. Every shadow is calling you. I tell myself the night will end, but the dark refuses to pretend. It knows my heart, it knows my fear, and it whispers that you're still near. I thought I'd be free, I thought I'd forget, but the night and the shadows won't let. Shadows whisper your name through the silence, through the pain. Every heartbeat, every sigh carries the love we left behind. I reach for air, I reach for light, but the night keeps you inside. Shadows whisper your name, and nothing will ever be the same. Maybe one day I'll understand. Maybe the night will lose its hand, but until then, your voice remains in every shadow, in every rain. Shadows whisper your name through the quiet, through the ache. Every breath, every thought, every memory that we make. I try to move, I try to stay, but the night keeps you this way. Shadows whisper your name, and I'll never be the same. Even when the lights come on, the shadows still speak of you. I sit alone in the midnight hour. The clock ticks slow, but grief has power. No morning sun can chase it away. Heartbreak lingers, it doesn't obey. Your voice comes back in flashes, in dreams. Every smile I thought was ours, it seems, was borrowed from a love that slipped through my fingers, my heart unclear. I thought the days would ease the pain, but heartbreak doesn't care for time or rain. Heartbreak knows no time, it finds me in the quietest hours. Through the laughter, through the tears, through every fading flower. It doesn't wait for night or day, it doesn't leave, it doesn't sway. Heartbreak knows no time, and I'm learning to survive. I try to smile, but every shadow follows me a mile. No calendar, no clock, no plan can fix the ache where it began. I replay the love, the fights, the fall, every memory echoing in the hall. I thought time would make it fade, but heartbreak never lets the pain evade. I thought I'd heal, I thought I'd mend, but heartbreak doesn't bend. Heartbreak knows no time. It finds me in the quietest hour. Through the laughter, through the tears, through every fading flower. It doesn't wait for night or day. It doesn't leave, it doesn't sway. Heartbreak knows no time, and I'm learning to survive. Maybe one day I'll learn to move. Maybe the heart will find a groove, but right now the pain is mine, because heartbreak knows no time. Heartbreak knows no time. It lingers in the spaces I can't see. It whispers every name, every choice, every part of you and me. I try to run, I try to hide, but it's always there inside. Heartbreak knows no time, and I'm learning to survive. Time passes, but heartbreak doesn't. Time passes, but heartbreak doesn't. I trace the lines where you used to lie. Your absence echoes, I don't know why. A pillow holds what I can't release. Tears stain empty sheets, no peace. I wish for warmth that isn't there. I speak your name into the air, and nights are long, the morning's gray, and your memory don't fade away. I thought time would let me heal, but the quiet proves the ache is real. Tears stand up, cushions where we used to lie. Every heartbeat, every dream carries the last goodbye. I try to move, I try to speak, but your shadow runs through deep. Tears and empty sheet, and I'm left with the grief. I call myself in the shape of you. Pretend the past is something true. A mattress knows the weight I bear, and love that vanished into air. can't forget. Moments I get anything to reset, but all that's left is this quiet. And the sheets that my tears remake, I tell myself to breathe, to spare. But the silence holds your hand. Tears laid, empty sheets, where our love used to live. Every sigh, every missed heartbeat is all the nights will give. Oh, I try to move, I try to mend, but the ache won't find an end. Tears laid, empty sheets, and the echoes never leave. Maybe someday I'll let it dry. Maybe someday I'll say goodbye. But tonight the sheets know more than me of the love that used to be. Tears laid, empty sheets, and they carry your name. Every child, every memory, every part of this pain. I'll rise again, I'll find a light, but for now I'm lost tonight. Tears stained the sheets, and I'm running to survive. The quiet absorbs the sorrow, but the stains remain.
The moon hangs low, the streets are bare. I hear your voice float through the air. Not in words, not in sight, just the weight of a fading light. The walls remember what we used to say, but now they just reflect the gray. I reach for shadows, I reach for air, but the silence answers everywhere. No footsteps, no calls, no sign, just the quiet stretching through time. Silence echoes through night, through empty halls and fading light, through whispered memories, through tears unshed, through every word we never said. I try to move, I try to fight, but it finds me every night. Silence echoes through night, and I can't escape its bite. The clock ticks slow, the hours bend. I call your name, but it won't respond. Every corner holds your ghost, every breath reminds me the most. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but the night reminds me it's still mine. Every laugh, every touch, every fight lingers in the silent night. I thought time would ease the pain, but silence just repeats the refrain. Silence echoes through night, through empty halls and fading light, through whispered memories, through tears unshed, through every word we never said. echoes through night, through the spaces we once knew, through whispered ghosts, through aching hearts, through everything I lost with you. I'll try to breathe, I'll try to stay, but it finds me anyway. Silence echoes through night, and it won't fade away. Even when the world awakes, the silence lingers on. We left like forever was us. Chase the night under fleeting stars. Every touch, every word we knew, but the colors of us disappeared too soon. I held your hand, I held my hope, but the rope of love began to slow. We burned bright, then dimmed, then flew. Love faded too quickly like morning dew. I thought we had time to stay, but it slipped, it drifted away. Love faded too quickly before I could hold it tight, before we could say the words, before we could fight the night. I reached for you, you were gone and the world moved cold, and our love faded too quickly, leaving me alone. I trace the echoes of what we made, the nights we swore would never fade, but your shadow left before mine, and I'm left with empty time. I whisper dreams that died in flight. I call your name into the night. Every memory, every spark we knew fades into the quiet of you. I want it forever, I want it true, but forever didn't wait for you. Love faded too quickly before I could hold it tight, before we could say the words, before we could fight the night. I reached for you, you were gone and the world moved cold, and our love faded too quickly, leaving me alone. Maybe someday I'll understand why fire slipped from my hand, but tonight the embers burn, and love has no return. Love faded too quickly, and I'm learning how to breathe. Every moment that we lost, every heartbeat I can't retrieve. I tried, I stayed, I gave it all, but some loves just fall. Love faded too quickly, and I'm left to recall. stars trace the shape of your face. Every shadow fills a space. I try to sleep, I try to fight, but the night remembers I lost light. The wind hums soft and knows my pain. Every corner whispers your name. I thought the days could make it fade, but nights recall the love we made. I tell myself to let it go, but darkness keeps what I can't show. Nights remember what left, every laugh, every tear we kept, every word we didn't say, every moment that slipped away. I reach for sleep, I reach for peace, but the night brings your memory. Nights remember what left, and they won't let me be. The moon, all secrets we shared in the dark. Every echo strikes like a spark. I walk the rooms where we used to be. The night repeats your absence to me. I try to move, I try to hide, but the shadows hold your side. Every sigh, every whispered breath reminds me that love met its death. I thought the morning could heal the pain, but the night whispers it all again. Nights remember what left, every laugh, every tear we kept, every word we didn't say, every moment that slipped away. I reach for sleep, I reach for peace, but the night brings your memory. Nights remember what left, and they won't let me be. Maybe someday the dawn will free the heart from what it can't see, but until then the dark remains, carrying all our silent chains. Nights remember what left, and I'm learning to survive. Every echo, every shadow, every piece that stayed alive. I try to leave, I try to run, but the night reminds me what's done. Nights remember what left, and it lingers in my mind. Even when the sun returns, the night remembers. I trace the cracks in my chest, the nights along the heart's unrest. I thought time would close the scene, but love doesn't always meet its dream. And voice still haunts my quiet rooms. Your absence blooms like unseen moons. I try to smile, I try to move, but every beat reminds me you.
want it forever, I want it light. But some hearts stay broken despite. Broken hearts don't heal, they just take and slowly reveal every shadow, every side, every love that passed us by. I try to rise, I try to feel, but the pain reminds me it's real. Broken hearts don't heal, and I'm learning how to live. How the pieces try to mend, but some ends never blend. I whisper your name to the night, the silence is as cold and tight. Clock moves on, but I remain trapped in echoes of the pain. No comfort comes, no soothing balm, just memories of one disown. My effort to dawn could bring relief, but broken hearts stay with grief. Broken hearts do heal, they just take and slowly reveal every shadow, every side, every love that passed us by. I try to rise, I try to feel, but the pain reminds me it's real. Broken hearts don't heal, learning how to kneel. Maybe someday the ache will fade, maybe the scars will masquerade, but for now the heart remains beating softly with the pains. Broken hearts don't heal, you carry the weight of the loss, every tear, every echo, every moment of lost cause. I breathe, I'll stand, I survive, but some won't stay alive. Broken hearts gon' heal, and I feel it in every life. Some love ends, but the heart stays broken.
I walk these halls where we used to laugh. The shadows hold the photographs. Every smile we chased, every wish we made, now drifts like smoke, begins to fade. The corners know the words we lost, the walls remember every cost. I try to leave, I try to start, but broken dreams remain in my heart. No light can chase them far away. They settle and they choose to stay. Broken dreams remain here, in every quiet and every fear, every whisper, every sigh, every moment we let die. I try to move, I try to flee, but the past won't let me be. Broken dreams remain here, and they always will appear. I reach for hope, I reach for air, but the echoes catch me unaware. Every plan, every fragile desire burns softly in the silent fire. The nights alone, the morning cold, the stories of us left untold. I tell myself the pain will pass, but broken dreams linger like glass. I thought I'd rise, I thought I'd mend, but they stay with me, they never end. Broken dreams remain here, in every quiet and every fear, every whisper, every sigh, every moment we let die. I try to move, I try to flee, but the past won't let me be. Broken dreams remain here, and they always will appear. Maybe someday I'll let them go. Maybe I'll find a softer flow. But tonight they hold me tight. Broken dreams keep me awake tonight. Broken dreams remain here, and I'm learning how to stay. Every shadow, every name, every memory that won't fade. I'll breathe, I'll wait, I'll try to steal, but broken dreams remain here, and they're always near. Some hopes fall, but they stay behind. I held your hand, I held my breath. Every word a ghost, every touch a death. You left me silent, left me thin, with goodbye carved in so much skin. And I remember the weight I bear, every scar, every tear I shed. I reach for love, I reach for light, but darkness traces you in the night. You thought we'd last, you thought we'd stay. Some words run deeper than they say. Goodbye carved into skin, every heartbeat, every sin, every memory, every scar tells a story of what we are. I try to hear, I try to fight, but your absence stays every night. Goodbye carved into skin, and I'm learning to live with them.
hide. Each mother shadow on my mind. The world moves on, the day forget, but the pain you gave me lingers yet. I speak your name into the air. No one listens, no one cares. The love we lost, the fire we burned, left marks that nothing can return. Some wounds don't fade, some nights don't end. I carry yours as my only friend. Goodbye carved in the skin. Every heartbeat, every sin, every memory, every scar tells a story of what we are. I try to heal, I try to find, but your absence stays every night. Goodbye carved in the skin, and I'm learning to live with it. Maybe one day the pain will dull. Maybe I'll rise, maybe I'll pull, but for now the lines remain etched in me. They bear your name. Goodbye carved in the skin, and it whispers through my soul. Every scar, every tear, every part that made me whole. I'll survive, I'll breathe, I'll stand, but your mark will never disband. Goodbye carved in the skin, and I carry it until the end. Some love leaves shadows, some leave cuts. I'll close my eyes when you remain. Every shadow, every rain, the laughter fades, the tears repeat. Your ghost still walks these empty streets. I try to breathe, I try to move, I try to let go, I try to fall. The time I meant what once was real, a memories refuse to heal. No sunrise can change the night, no words can make it right. Memories refuse to heal. They linger in every touch I feel, every whisper, every sigh, every love that passed me by. I try to sleep, I try to hide, but the past won't leave my side. Memories refuse to leave, and I can't escape what's real. I hope the halls where we once stood, every corner keeps your mood. The silent songs that then time said, and nights we play was long since dead. I thought the heart would find release, I thought the pain would slowly cease, but every step, every breath I steal reminds me that memories refuse to heal. No light, no voice, no time can fix the ache that stars in mine. Time passes, but memories don't.
Called your name but heard no reply. The air is thick where shadows lie. I wanted words, I wanted fire, but you slipped away into the night. The walls remember what we shared. The empty rooms echo the love we bear. I reach for sound, I reach for you. Silence answers cold and true. No laughter, no tears, no goodbye. Just the quiet that makes me cry. You left me silent with a heart I can't mend. No voice, no touch, no sign of the end. I try to speak, I try to scream, but it's only me in the empty dream. You left me silent, and the quiet won't bend. I walk the streets we used to know. Every corner whispers of the love that's gone. The night carries your absence near. Every shadow I see, every sound I fear. I tell myself I'll be okay, but silence follows every day. No words to heal, no sound to find, just the echo of you in my mind. I wanted closure, I wanted more, but the quiet slammed the door. You left me silent with a heart I can't mend. No voice, no touch, no sign of the end. I try to speak, I try to scream, but it's only me in the empty dream. You left me silent, and the quiet won't bend. Maybe one day the noise will return. Maybe I'll find the words to burn, but tonight the silence stays, and your memory won't fade away. You left me silent, and the walls know my pain. Every echo, every heartbeat reminds me of what remains. I'll breathe, I'll stand, I'll survive, but the quiet keeps me alive. You left me silent, and it's mine to survive. The world speaks, but I hear only nothing. I wake to rooms that hold your ghost. the echoes linger. I miss you most. Your words once warm, now fade away. The nights are long, the skies are gray. I try to love, I try to mend, but every beat is just pretend. I hold my chest, I try to fall, but my heart still feels cold. No sun, no time, no gentle light can thaw the shadows of the night. Heart still feels cold, even when the world moves on. Every memory, every scar reminds me of what's gone. I try to heal, I try to feel, but the frost refuses to yield. Heart still feels cold, and it always will. I see your smile in passing rain. It strikes a chord, it wakes the pain. I thought that love could keep me warm, but your absence left a lasting storm. I reach for warmth, I reach for you, but nothing melts the frozen truth. The nights are long, the wind is bold, and my heart is still feels cold. I thought I'd rise, I thought I'd move, but the chill remains, it won't approve. Heart still feels cold, even when the world moves on. Every memory, every scar reminds me of what's gone. I try to heal, I try to feel, but the frost refuses to yield. Heart still feels cold, and it always will. One day the sun will stay, maybe the ice will fade away, but until then, the nights are mine, and the frost is by design. Heart still feels cold, even in the warmth of day. Every shadow, every echo carries a love that slipped away. I'll breathe, I'll try, I'll fight, I'll hold, but the truth is my heart still feels cold. So warmth come, but not for me. I held your hand, I held my heart, but somewhere along the way we fell apart. No fights, no cries, no warning signs, just a fading love between your lines. I watched it slip, I watched it fade. The colors drain from painted parade. I reached for you, you drifted then. Love died unnoticed again. No words, no whispers, no lasting praise, just empty apples in this space. Love died unnoticed again.
touch, every dance, every house. Slipped like water, gone somehow. The world moved on, now I'm aware of the silence that filled the air. I'm left with ghosts and memories and love that unnoticed again. I thought we'd last, I thought we'd stay. A quiet stole it away. Love that unnoticed again. No one saw the end begin. No tears, no calls, no fight. Just a quiet swan where I stayed, I hoped, I tried to admit, but love said cry, my friend. Love died unnoticed again, and I'm left to feel it. Maybe someday I'll understand why love falls out of hand. But tonight I'll keep the pain and watch the shadows remain. Love died unnoticed again. Every echo still remains. Every memory, every sigh, every heartbeat that refrains. I'll rise, I'll breathe, I'll try to cope. The air left no hope. Love died unnoticed again. It whispers running and fight words. Says gone. I walk through darkness, the moon's my guide. Every shadow drifts where you used to lie. I speak your name, it fades in air. The nights carry your ghost everywhere. The bed is empty, the sheets are cold. Your laughter lingers, your hand I hold, but only in echoes, only in dreams. The night remembers what silence means. No light can chase the quiet away. No words can make you stay.
but nights replay my grief.
Nights carry your ghost through every street, through every coast. The whispered echoes through empty halls, through every heartbeat that recalls. I try to move, I try to breathe, but the night won't let me leave. Nights carry your ghost, and I can't let it go. Maybe someday the sun will rise in silence. We'll take your disguise, but until then, I'll walk the night with your ghost held tight. Nights carry your ghost, and I'm learning to survive. Every echo, every shadow, every memory still alive. I'll breathe, I'll stand, I'll try to cope, but the night keeps you in hope. Nights carry your ghost,
And it's always closed, even when the dawn appears. The nights carry your ghost. I try to smile, I try to hide, but the sorrow wells up from inside. Every word I fail to say falls from my eyes in a quiet way. The nights are long, the shadows near. They know my grief, they feel my fear. I speak in silence, I speak in pain. Tears fall softly like gentle rain. No one hears the words I can't voice, but my tears give them no choice. Tears speak my truth. Every heartbreak, every proof, every loss, every sigh, every moment I let die. I try to stand, I try to fight, but they reveal what hides from light. Tears speak my truth, and I can't escape the proof. I walk alone, the world moves fast, but the weight of memory will always last. I thought my heart could bear the strain, but tears speak louder than the pain. Every glance, every fleeting smile carries my truth across the miles. I speak in drops and streams and fall, and my tears tell the story of it all. No one sees the depths inside, but my tears cannot hide. Tears speak my truth. Every heartbreak, every proof, every loss, every sigh, every moment I let die. I try to stand, I try to fight, but they reveal what hides from light. Tears speak my truth, and I can't escape the proof. Maybe one day I'll find a way to speak the words I couldn't say, but until then my eyes will tell the story that my lips can't tell. Tears speak my truth through every silence, through every night, every sorrow, every scar, every wrong that steals the light. I'll breathe, I'll fight, I'll move, I'll try, but my tears will never lie. Tears speak my truth, and they always survive. When words fail, my tears speak. I walk these streets, your shadow near. Every laugh, every touch, every tear, I try to leave, I try to move, but the past keeps bleeding again and again. The nights are long, the days too bright. Every memory stabs me like a knife. I thought time would let me sleep, but memories cut too deep. No words, no light, no way to heal, just the echoes of what I feel. Memories cut too deep, through the silence, through my sleep. Every smile, every whispered lie, every moment I can't deny. I try to run, I try to hide, but the past lives deep inside. Memories cut too deep, and they never let me breathe. I see your face in passing cars, I hear your voice beneath the stars. Every corner, every song, every place holds the traces of your embrace. I tell myself I'll be okay, but the past refuses to stay away. Every heartbeat, every secret I keep reminds me memories cut too deep. No dawn, no night, no tender hand can soften the scars I can't withstand. Memories cut too deep, through the silence, through my sleep. Every smile, every whispered lie, every moment I can't deny. I try to run, I try to hide, but the past lies deep inside. Memories cut too deep, and they never let me breathe. Maybe someday the wounds will fade, maybe I'll learn to let them stay, but tonight they burn, tonight they creep, because memories cut too deep. Memories cut too deep, and I carry them in my chest. Every echo, every sigh, every love I couldn't rest. I'll try to heal, I'll try to stand, but the past is still in my head. Memories cut too deep, and they follow me to the end. Time passes, but some cuts never heal. Memories cut too deep. step inside, the air is still. The walls remember what time can't kill. Every corner, every shadowed space holds the ghost of your embrace. The floorboards creak beneath my feet, echoes of laughter I can't repeat. I speak your name into the air, but empty rooms keep secrets there. No voice, no sound, no one to tell. Just the silence I know too well. Empty rooms keep secrets of love we lost, of nights we wept. Every whisper, every fight, every tear we hid from sight. I try to leave, I try to flee, but the past stays here with me. Empty rooms keep secret, and they won't let me be. The window shows the fading light, but shadows linger through the night. I reach for warmth, I reach for you, but the walls hold what's true. Every photograph, every frame still calls out your name. I thought the world would let me go, but empty rooms keep secrets. I know no words can chase them far away, no dawn can make them sway. Empty rooms keep secrets of love we lost, of nights we wept. Every whisper, every fight, every tear we hid from sight. I try to leave, I try to flee, but the past stays here with me. Empty rooms keep secrets, and they won't let me be. Maybe one day the rooms will speak, but until then they keep the weak. They hold the pain, they hold the ache, they carry the love that we couldn't take. Empty rooms keep secrets, and I live among the walls. Every shadow, every echo, every time the silence calls. I'll try to move, I'll try to stand, but the secrets stay in hand. Empty rooms keep secret, and I feel them in this land. The world is loud, but these rooms are still. I reach for you, we find the air, empty spaces, a vacant chair. Your laughter once filled this space, now silence took your place. The walls remember, the floorboards sigh, echoes of us that never die. I try to speak, I try to call, but nothing answers through it all. No warmth, no light, no gentle fate, just shadows pull your way. No one's lived, they left no grace. Every memory, every fight, every word we lost in the night. I try to move, I try to heal, but the quiet is all I feel. Silence took your place, and it won't let me rest. The nights are long, the days are cold. I reach for warmth that you once so. Every room, every corner, every wall carries your absence through it all. I thought the heart could fill the space, but nothing replaces your face. I try to breathe, I try to mend, but silence is the only friend. No light, no sound, no embrace, just emptiness in every space. Silence took your place where love once lived. It left no grave. Every memory, every fight, every word we lost in the night. I try to move, I try to heal, but the quiet is all I feel. Silence took your place, and it won't let me rest. Maybe one day the heart will know how to let the empty go, but until then I remain where silence carries all the pain. Silence took your place, and I'm learning to survive every shadow, every sigh, every echo that's alive. I'll try to live, I'll try to stay, but the quiet won't fade away. Silence took your place, and it lingers every day. It lingers every day. The world moves on, but silence stays. I wake to silence where your voice once lived. Every corner holds the love you'd give. The nights are still, the stars don't stay, since my heartbeat lost its way. I reach for warmth, I reach for light, but shadows fall through the night. Every step I take, every breath I claim feels empty now, never the same. No hand, no smile, no guiding ray can bring my wandering heartbeat back to straight. Heartbeat lost its way through the night, through the grave. Every memory, every tear, every whisper I still hear. I try to move, I try to fight, but it drifts alone into the night. Heartbeat lost its way, and it won't return today. I trace the streets we walked before. Every echo reminds me what's no more. I tell myself to stand, to stay, but my heartbeat drifts where you live. The world moves on, but I remain caught between the love and the pain. Every shadow, every fleeting day reminds me my heartbeat lost its way. No voice, no time, no light can sway the post that left and went astray. lost his way through the night, through the gray. Every memory, every tear, every whisper I still hear. I try to move, I try to fight, but it drifts alone into the night. Heartbeat lost its way, and it won't return today. Maybe someday it will find its truth. Maybe love will rise like the moon, but tonight it wanders cold and stray, and my heart just drifts away. Heartbeat lost its way through every shadow, through every sound, every echo, every sigh, every piece I can't put down. I breathe, I stand, I try to stay, but my heartbeat has gone astray. Heartbeat lost its way, and it lingers every day. Love is gone, and my heartbeat wanders alone. I walk alone where we once stood. Every corner whispers misunderstood. Your voice is gone, your light decayed, but shadows hold my name unafraid. The night remembers what the day forgets. Every laugh, every tear, every regret. I reach for one that isn't there, but shadows answer everywhere. No sun, no words, no gentle claim can chase the shadows that hold my name. Shadows hold my name through every street, through every flame, through silent echoes, through empty walls, through every heartbeat that recalls. I try to move, I try to run, but they follow me with no sun. Shadows hold my name, and I'm lost within their frame. The wind hums soft, it bends and sways. Every corner keeps the past haze. I try to speak, I try to break, but shadows whisper for my sake. They know my pain, they know my fight. They linger through every lonely night. Every memory, every flame remains where shadows hold my name. No dawn, no light, no gentle hand can shift the way where shadows stand. Shadows hold my name through every street, through every flame, through silent echoes, through empty walls, through every heartbeat that recalls. I try to move, I try to run, but they follow me with no sun. Shadows hold my name, and I'm lost within their frame. Maybe someday the light will show, and the shadows will finally go. But until then, they linger near, holding my name. watched you go, but no one spoke. No whispered goodbye, no promise broke. The silence fell where love once stayed. Every memory must slowly fade. I reach for warmth that isn't there. The quiet fills the empty air. I thought we'd fight, I thought we'd stay, but love ended without words that made. No laughter, no cries, no soft embrace. Just the emptiness that took your place. Love ended without words. No explanations, no final verse heard. Every heartbeat, every sigh, every moment that slipped by. I try to speak, I try to call, but silence answered through it all. Love ended without words, and I'm left with the echoes I heard. And let's remember what we lost. Every shadow counts the cost. I trace the places where we stood, but all that remains is the quiet and wood. I thought the heart could bear the pain. The silence covers permanent stain. No apologies, no soft refrain. Love ended without words again. No hand, no warmth, no gentle sigh. Just the emptiness that felt like night. Love ended without words. No explanations, no final verse heard. Every heartbeat, every sigh, every moment that slipped by. I try to speak, I try to talk, my silence answered through it all. Love ended without words, and I'm left with the echoes I heard. Maybe someday the sun
is my pain again? No goodbye, no last word. Just gone.
I held your hand, I held my hope. Through every fight, through every slow, I waited for words that never came. I stayed too long and felt to blame. The nights were heavy, the mornings cold. I gave my heart, I gave my soul. I thought my love couldn't end no wrong, but I stayed too long and lost it soon. No light, no warmth, no sight to see, just a shadow of what used to be. I've stayed too long when love had already moved on. Every heartbeat, every tear, every moment I couldn't steal. I tried to fight, I tried to hold, but your absence grew too bold. I stayed too long, and now I'm left alone. Though I see drift, I watch you fade. I kept the promises I made, but some hearts leave before we're done.